Right, hello and again welcome to another recipe. What it is today's Banoffee Pie. What I've done is I've got a tin of condensed milk that's been boiled for 4 hours. So it's got that rich caramel flavour, caramel-toffee. Got a bit of butter that I've just melted on the stove. A tin to put it in. Some bananas, I've chose these little bananas, one because they're much sweeter than big bananas. And you also need some cream that's I've already whipped just to save a bit of time. So that's for the topping. So I'm just going to put this back in the fridge. Right, the first thing we have to do is we've got to, with the biscuit crumbs that you've got here, you've about half a packet of digestive biscuits. So we'll say, I don't know how many's in here, about 150 grams of digestive biscuits crushed, so they're fine like that, depending on how you like them. What we're going to do is add a tiny bit of butter, like that. All we're looking to do here is bind it together so that it's easier to stick down. So I'm just mixing that round. I'm going to add a bit more butter. It's just so we're binding this together. Because digestive biscuits are dry usually, so we want to make a base out of it. We can't make a base unless they're a little bit wet, so we can press it down on the tin. This is an easy, really quick way to do it. Instead of boiling your camouflage, you can buy an alternative called dulce de leche. That's a good one. That's just basically been boiled for you. I like the personal preference of boiling it myself. Now you're going to end up with this. So the test that you do is just press it down like that. Press it down like that just to see that it's set properly. Then simply put it all in the middle of your dish, of your serving dish, all in the middle. And what you want to do is just press it round to the side. You want to try and get as much as you can around. Move with your spoon. So keep it going. Just try and work that round. So it's a smooth surface we're looking for. What you do is put your hand on, and if it's lumpy, just spread it out like I'm doing at the minute, like this. Right then, it's ready just to spread out. Right, the next thing we've got to do, so now we've done our biscuit base. As you can see, our biscuit base is done. Nice and flat. Next thing we've got to do is add our dulce de leche, our caramel toffee sauce. Just put it all on in the middle, and what you want to do is you want to spread it round again. So this is really what, in my mind, this and the banana is what makes the dish, the dessert, so nice. And then again, just spread it round. Lovely, beautiful colour that holds. And then you're at this stage. You're at that stage. So what you've got to do now is chop your bananas. So just get some. You try and get as many bananas as you like. It's totally up to you how many you want. Peel your bananas. Always have method to your work. Always, if you've got like 9 bananas to put on the dish, always do all the peeling first and then the chopping. Do it in a stage, so that your work is messy and not just that it's more effectively done. It'll be more effective in the long run because you can get your jobs done quicker. So I'm peeling all these. Well, if I was just peeling and chopping, it would take a lot longer. So there, that one. And as I said, I've chose these little bananas because they're much sweeter than the big bananas. They really hold a really nice flavour. You can pick these up in the supermarket if you wanted to try them. So then, peel down. The skin's much tougher than it is on a big banana. So there we go. I think this is about the only, and then you just want to chop. Like that. And then again, chop them all out evenly, it's sliced, as even as you can get them. And you want to layer them once they're done. So, what you want to do, if you're going to boil your can, what you need to do is you need to boil it for 4 hours with boiling water. Make sure the water is kept over the can itself, just over the can. Otherwise, with pressure building up, it can explode. I'm not saying it will, I'm saying it could. You don't want that happening. So what the recipe you do is basically crush your 150 grams of digestive biscuits, melt your butter just a random amount, and then put it together to make your biscuit base. Bat your biscuit base down, put your dulce de leche caramel toffee sauce on the top, so it just covers it perfectly like that. Then chop your bananas, you got to layer them, put your cream on the top, and then if you really want, you can add your own chocolate to the top for garnish. I haven't got any today, but usually I do. What you need to do is just get your bananas and layer them round, as this will make the presentation when you cut through the cake, the dessert, much better. Make it much nicer presented. So just layer them round, roughly laid round. I mean, let them fall naturally. Don't bother trying to do it too fancy, as it will also look a bit, it won't look as nice as it would if you'd done it rough. So keep it going round. You want a nice layer. It's up to you how much banana you like. It's totally up to you. If you don't like banana, it's tough. So just keep it going round. Nice layers of these nice sweet bananas. And when we've done this, we just want to put the cream on the top of the dessert. Just want to place the cream on the top. I like bananas, so I'll put as many out. If you don't like bananas, just put a few little less on. Then you won't get the hit of bananas. But then it can't really be classed as Banoffee pie, because Banoffee is two names, banana and toffee mixed together, as probably all of you know. Basically, the aim of it is to be covering up all the toffee sauce, covering it all up, so you can't see it. So it's a nice, really nice layer of bananas. So keep that going. And as you can see, it's becoming a really nice layer. So now I've done my bottom layer, I'll just literally just basically chuck them on the top. It doesn't matter now, I'm just trying to cover them gaps up that you can see the caramel sauce, toffee caramel sauce. So keep it going. I mean, there is a few gaps on it, but it's not going to be perfect at the end of the day. I'm not going to cover it. So that's what it should look like when you've done that. You can see that, just like that, with your bananas. Next is the cream. You should whisk it until it's like that on your whisk, until you should be able to lift it up upside down without it falling out of the bowl. So now, what I've got to do is just place this cream with a spatula on top of the bananas. Now this is a really kind of tough for some people job to do, because you've got to do it without bringing bananas to the top. So it's got some skill behind it. So make sure there's no waste in that bowl. You want all a bit of the cream that you can get out of there. And it might look like a lot of cream, but it will soon spread out. I want it to that. So now the art of it is basically just moving it down really slowly and making a lot of attention to it. Just using the tip of your spatula to bring it down. That's all we want to do for the minute, bring it down. So, as you can see, the bananas are starting to move, so what you need to do is you need to be really delicate with it. Really delicate with this dessert. Keep it moving, move. And then start to bring it round to start to finish the dessert off. So like I'm just starting to bring it to the end of the dish now. So cover the gaps up that you can see. You don't want to see any bananas on this. Bring it round, and then if you haven't got enough, just scrape it and use your index finger and just bring it round. Now for the presentation part, you want to do is using this side of your spatula, just clean your spatula with your index finger and put it on the place where there's not much. And what you want to do with this side of your spatula, you want to just smooth the edges out. Smooth it all round, like it is now. So we're kind of making a round one. So here we go. It's all about how you can evenly layer it out. Then we'll just literally use the spatula and spike it like that, just to give it a bit of rough texture on the top. Spike it. I mean, it makes all the difference when you've got when you've got a flake, say, because you can just grate the flake on and it really does bring the colour out. But instead, what I'm going to do is, I've got one little banana left, so what I'm going to do is peel it, and I'm going to get one digestive biscuit, cut it in half, and I'm just going to chop it like really finely, and I'm going to sprinkle it on the top. This is the only thing I've got. I'm trying to sprinkle it on the top. That's just to give it another texture on the top, beautiful, crunchy. Because don't forget, these aren't haven't been soaked up by the butter, so they're going to be really crunchy. So what we want to do, keep sprinkling. Use the flake. That's the one I'd use, but I haven't got one. So then we just want to do it like a Valentine. Nice thick pieces like that, cut angled there. Then basically just stick them up like that, and it's just a little dessert. Then you could do in the middle, if you really wanted to, really carefully cut a digestive biscuit in half, in a quarter again, then reconstruct the dish. So put one there, like that, put one here, like that, put one in the top right, like that, and then put one down here, like that. And there we go, that's a quick banoffee pie, really tasty, really easy to do, cost effective, and that's it, amazing, really nice. You want to pop that in the fridge for half an hour to all set together, and that's it, that's all you've got to do. Thank you for watching this video. Please check for more.